Hi, everyone. Sorry I had to take a half day today, but I just wanted to go through and do a video of our practice along with our notes. So for today, you can pass out or get Throwback Thursday 17. And then we are going to be working on pages 54 and 55. It says graded sheet at the top. It's not going to be graded for you. So again, it says this is not graded. It's just a practice sheet that we'll do together. And then we'll do pages 56 through 59 notes and practice. Tomorrow you're going to have a graded sheet on what we're learning today. And you are no partners tomorrow on your own, but you can use your notes. You can use a calculator. Homework, Throwback Thursday 17. And remember, the unit test is Thursday. If you're going to be out, feel free just to send an email and we can go from there. Okay, so this is our graded sheet, even though it's not graded. So what I want you to do, number 1 says, Mrs. Bat took her family out and ordered 2 chicken nachos, 2 nachos with chicken, 1 chips and queso. So here's what she ordered. I want you to fill in all the items right now. I'm going to do the same thing, but you go ahead, find the cost. We have our menu and the cost over to the side. So you go ahead, try to find the cost for total. So item, we're going to do 2. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Hold on, guys. Sorry, mine is not. It's hard to write with a stylus. So for my item, I'm just going to write my total. So keep going. Okay, so I have all the items up there. Let's find the subtotal and then we'll finish the rest of the question. So go ahead, add it up. And when you're ready, you can look at my subtotal. So I got 41.35. Okay, now the next box says discount. So it says she had a 15% off coupon on her total bill. How much is their bill including tax, not including tip? So we need to take 15% off that 41.35. So to do that, we are going to take, and I'll show the work up here, 41.35 times our coupon in decimal form, so 0.15. So let's see what that equals. 41.35 times 0.15. This gives us 6.2025, so $6.20. So that's our discount of $6.20. Now, we are saving $6.20. So to find my new total, am I adding or subtracting? Remember, we're saving it. You need to subtract. So we're going to take 41.35 minus 620, and we get 35.15. So that's our new total. Now, we need to do tax to our new total. So we're going to take for tax 35.15, multiply it by my 9% tax in decimal form, so 0.09, and that equals 3.1635, so $3.16. Okay, now to find the total, we're going to take our new total and our tax and add those together. So we're going to take the new total and tax, add those together. So 3515 plus 316. So we get 3831 for our total. Okay, let's try number 2. Mrs. Hill and her family really love enchiladas, so much so that she bought 15 to take home with her. She had a coupon for 25% off. What would her total bill be, not including tax or tip? So what do you think we're going to do to find the total of her enchiladas to start with? Not with the coupon yet, but she buys 15 of them. We need to take 15 and multiply it, because you're buying multiple tacos or enchiladas, by $3.20. When we do that, we get $48 total. So now this is before the coupon. To find a coupon, we're going to take our amount, which is $48, multiply it by the coupon, which is 25% in decimal form. Okay, let's type that in. We get $12 discount. So we either are going to add that to 48 or subtract it. If it's a discount, are you adding money to your bill or are you subtracting? Discounts good or bad? Discounts are good, so we take money away. So 48 minus 12 equals $36. So our total bill would be $36. That's without the tax and tip, but the question just asked, what would that discount be? You'll see questions similar to this on your graded sheet. Okay, so now let's move on to the next page. We are skipping number 3. So skip number 3. You can cross it off if you want, or leave it if that if you want some extra help, extra practice, I mean. So number 4, this is down at the bottom of our page. If Mr. Shear's total bill was $52.30 and he tipped 23%, what would his total be without tax? So we're going to take our $52.30, and like we do every time, we multiply it by the percentage in decimal form. Remember, to get the decimal form of a percentage, you just divide by 100. So 52.30 times 0.23 gives us $12.03. We need to round that 2 up because the 9 is next to it. Okay, now this is our discount. How do we find the total bill? Oh, I'm sorry, this is the tip. My bad. That changes our question. So we're either going to add the $12.03 or subtract it. So if you give a $12 tip, are you paying out more money or are you saving money? You're giving more money. So you have to add your $52.30 plus your $12.03 tip. So that equals a total of $64.33 total, including tip. Okay. Again, this question is asking without tax. So since it's without tax, we don't have to figure that part out. Okay, let's go on. Mrs. Dagler wanted to get some ice cream with some friends. She treated herself to 3 ice creams to share with herself and 2 friends, 3 people total. They left a 20% tip and had to pay 9% tax. How much did each person pay? So, hint, divide by 3 at the end. So that's important. So total for fried ice cream, there are 220 and we need 3 of them. So we're going to take 3 times our amount, which is $2.20. That gives us a total cost of $6.60. Now, did she order anything else? Nope. So my subtotal is $6.60. Now we have to find the tax. So to find tax, again, we take our total, just like we've been doing, multiply it by the decimal. So 9% is 0.09. That equals 0.594, which is just 59 cents. Okay, now we need to tip. So if you remember in class on Friday, I believe, we took our total, which was $6.60 in this case, and multiply it by the tip in decimal form, so 0.2, and that gives us $1.32. So tip is $1.32. Now to find the total, a lot of people had questions on this. You're adding the subtotal, the tax, and the tip. So we're adding those three numbers together. And those three numbers give us $8.51. So that's the total bill. That's kind of how you figure out what the total bill is going to be if you are with a group of friends. Now your final step is to find out how much it is per person. So we're divide by 3 at the end. So we take our total, which is $8.51, and we divide by 3, and that gives us $2.84 per person. So $2.84 per person needs to be paid. Okay, so that was some good practice with the Cactus Grill stuff with discount, percent, tax, and tip. Now we're going to move on to percent increase or decrease notes. So let's do that. So you please turn to page 56, page 56 in your packet. It looks like this. This is the last thing we need to learn before your unit test on Thursday. Tomorrow, you're going to have a graded sheet on this. Percents are used to discuss a change. Right? The population is going up 15%. So you're saying the population is changing by 15%, going up, or the stocks went down 5.5%. So it all describes a change. So to find the percentage change, we're going to use this formula here. Okay, this is very, very important right here. So original amount minus new amount, and it has those little bars around it. Do you remember what those bars meant? They mean absolute value. So whatever's inside, once you get your answer, it might be positive or negative, it becomes a positive. Then you multiply by 100. We're also going to determine if my price went up or down. If it went up or the number goes up, it's an increase. If it goes down, it's a decrease. So let's look at our first example. Bill bought a wooden chess set at a sale. The original price was $120. The sale price was $90. What was the percent of change? So I was at $120 and I went to $90. Did my price go up or down? From $120 to $90. It went down. So this is a percent decrease. That's part one. That's all you have to do. Now let's do this formula here. My original, you got to do our lines. My original price was $120 minus my new amount is $90. All over my original again is $120 times 100. So let's do this. 120 minus 90 gives me a positive 30. So if I take absolute value of that, it's still 30. So I get 30 over 120 times 100. So 30 divided by 120 equals, then we're going to multiply by 100. We get 25. So our answer is 25% decrease. That's all we're doing. We're taking the original amount minus the new amount, dividing it by original times 100. All that is following the formula. So let's look now at the next problem. Find the percentage change. Baby Ann's weight went from 21 pounds to 30 pounds. So we're at 21. We go to 30. Is that a percent increase or decrease? 21 to 30. It went up. So this is a percent increase. I'm going to move it down here because I'm going to put the percent number next to it. So our formula, and mine is up a little bit, but yours is on your page, is the absolute value of my original. So the baby originally was 21 pounds minus my new, which is 30 pounds, all divided by my original, which was 21, times 100. So 21 minus 30 gives me a -9. So I have to take the absolute value of -9, which is 9. So now I have 9 over 21 times 100. So let's type that in. 9, and when it's over, it means to divide. Divided by 21 equals times 100. Real ugly decimal. And we're just going to round. It's 42.857. Let's round to the nearest percent. So 42.8 makes it 43%. So 43% increase. And I'll let you know what we want you to round it to. All right, number 2. Find the percent of change. The amount of CD sales went from 1,200 to 666. So we went from 1,200 down to 666. So this is a percent decrease. Okay. So again, my original amount is 1,200. My new amount is 666 divided by my original, which is 1,200 times 100. So 1,200 minus 666 gives me 534. I'm going to put it over here. Over 1,200 times 100. So 534 divided by 1,200 times 100 is 44.5. And again, let's round to the nearest percent. So that 5 rounds that 4 up to 45. So this is a 45% decrease. Okay, number 3. Find the percent of change. IBM stock went from $34.28 per share to $42.56. This is real life stuff. This happens. You might hear it on the news or just parents talking about it or paper, internet. So we went from $34.28 to $42. It went up. So this is a percent increase. All right. Now my original was $34.28. My new is $42.56 divided by my original, again, $34.28 times 100. So $34.28 minus $42.56 gives me -8.28. Now, since it has absolute value symbols, it becomes a positive 8.28 over 34.28 times 100. So 8.28 divided, remember this line right here means to divide. So divided by 34.28 times 100. Okay, I got 24.15. Let me just check one more time. 8.28, 34.28. Yep, 24.15. That 1 is going to leave it as a 24%. Okay, please find the rate of change. Bills had 10 wins in 1999 and 8 wins in 2000. So we started with 10. We're down to 8. So this is a percent decrease because it went down. So my original is 10 minus my new is 8. My original is 10 times 100. So 10 minus 8 is 2. 2 over 10. And again, that just means to divide. So 2 divided by 10 times 100 gives us 20%. So a 20% decrease. All right. Why don't you try 5 and 6 on your own right now? Not with a group, just on your own, and then I will put them up here for you. So we're going to take our 365 and our 378 and use those percent decrease. So make sure you're doing that. So 365. I got 3.56. So that is about a 4% decrease. Okay, let's look at the next one. Oops, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. It increased. The price went up. So it went from 365 up to 378. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Okay, next one. Oh my gosh, I did it again. So sorry. It increased. Okay. So 615 minus 725, 1.1, 6.15. So we get 17.88. That 8 rounds that 17 up to an 18. So an 18% increase. All right, hopefully we have the hang of this. Let's move on to numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I want you right now to pause the video and again, try these on your own. Go ahead. Okay, I have my answers up there. You should have the formula with all the work and everything plugged in, but I just threw the answers up there. An arrow up is an increase, an arrow down is decrease. Hopefully we have the idea of this. So I would like for you right now to turn to page, let me see my packet, 59. Okay, it says percent increase or decrease practice. I would like for you to do this whole sheet, odd numbers only, show all your work in this area here, and then you'll have the graded sheet tomorrow based on this. So again, odd numbers only, whole sheet. It's up to whoever is in for me if you guys can work together or alone. And that is all we're going to do today. If you end up finishing early, you can start your throwback. Oh, sorry. When you're done with this, please bring it to whoever is in for me to check. And then once it's all checked and you're 100%, you're good. All right, everyone. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. If not, I'll have another video for you. See you later. Bye.